Thank you for helping Scenic Sports Network reach 100,000 views on our YouTube channel. Watching your favorite high school teams, football and basketball games from the past 20 years. How can you help our YouTube channel grow? Subscribe, it's free. Just go to YouTube and search for Scenic Sports Network and click on the subscribe and notification button. The more subscribers, the more content. Subscribe now. The Scenic Sports Network, thanks you. 100,000 times.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Wildcats getting ready to return to kickoff here at Wildcat Stadium. Mikael Johnson back deep, Amari Griffin to the far side of the field. Cats will be returning from right to left, or left to right, depends on which side of the stadium you're sitting on.
Hang on, I got to run across the field to get over where follow your direction.
Now. Montgomery kicking off for Prattville Lions. And if you're hearing the bands both doing a good job. Pooch kick to the far side of the field. And it's going to be fumbled around. I hope the Cats got it.
I don't know, Fox. There was a scramble for the football. It looked like we were kind of nonchalant about getting on that football. I couldn't figure out exactly what was going on. That turf, that thing bounces around, but the Cats fortunately do retain possession.
Cats starting 1st and 10, just inside the 30, up the 29.5-yard line. Far hash mark. Dalrymple goes in motion, throws it out in the flats, and a little high, incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, it was a little high, and probably a good thing because their cornerback was right on us quickly, and probably would have made that play for a big loss. So it's probably a good thing it was too high.
2nd down, Cats off the right side. Johnson in the backfield, caught back about the line of scrimmage, brings up 3rd down. Good defensive play by the Lions.
Yes, it was. Tremendous speed. It was just the Wildcat formation. Mikael Johnson on the carry, and I tell you what, the Prattville Lions showed tremendous team speed. Dropped us for about a yard loss.
3rd and 11. Cats need to get out to the 44, a 1st down. Line of scrimmage at 29. MJ comes in motion to the right side of the field. Throws it across the middle to MJ. Breaks a tackle across the 30, 35, 40. Get up near the 45 and up near midfield before taking out of bounds on the far side of the field.
Great execution, a little shallow route with Mikael Johnson coming across the way, and Aiden White hit him right in stride. That's the key on that little pass. It's not a long pass, but you got to hit him in stride so he doesn't, his momentum just keeps him going. And of course, Mikael Johnson's got a lot of momentum, and his speed turned the corner, picked up a big 1st down for the Cats.
First and 10 for the Cats, and we've got a timeout called by Prattville on the far side. And with timeout on the field, we'll take a timeout brought to you by Grocery Advantage on the Circle and Enterprise. You're listening to Enterprise High School Football on the Wildcat Sports Network. First and 10, and there's got to be a penalty, and I hadn't found it yet. First and 15 for the Cats. Looks downfield, throws it long. And a penalty flag comes out as they got tangled up, and that should give the Cats a first down intended for Trey Kimberlin. First down at the 39-yard line for the Cats. Far hash mark. Handoff goes to Griffin off the right side inside the 35 and down near the 31-yard line.
Yeah, a little fake motion. Amari went to his left and then came back to the right. Cats doing a little up tempo. Boy, Amari just has that knack for finding the crease and getting good yardage.
Cats in hurry-up offense. Griffin goes in motion, gives it to Griffin off the left side, cuts it back, and he's down to the 25.
Yeah, what a great cut. Cats catching them off guard a little bit. They're trying to make some substitutions, and we had a little up-tempo. Again, that was that double motion, and Amari found the crease, pick up that first down.
Watson Glass Wildcat first down at the 25-yard line. 9:58 to go in the first quarter. Fakes it, gets pressure, throws it out in the flats, and incomplete, intended for Kimberlin.
I think Aiden threw that really before he was ready, which was a good thing. They had a stunt coming off the backside, and I don't know if Aiden saw him or he felt the pressure, but he did throw it, I think, before he really wanted to.
Second down for the Cats, hand off the right side. Good second effort, and he's down to the 20.
Yeah, that was MJ. He kind of got bottled up a little bit. I think the offensive line got stalemated after about a yard or two, but second effort by the line and MJ picked up about 4 yards, so pretty good gain.
Brings up third and about 6 for the Cats. They need to get down to the 15 for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the hash mark on the right side. Griffin lines up on the left side of White. Shotgun formation from the 26. Takes a snap, fakes it, gets pressure, and he's going to be sacked back at the 30.
Yeah, they came off the corner that time, and we had that little fake in there to try to hold the backers, but they were coming. And a great defensive call and great execution by the Prattville Lions.
Good defensive play by the Lions. Backs the Cats up to the 29, fourth down. Substitutions being made. Kimberlin, Johnson, and Dalrymple to the far side of the field. White back at his own 34-yard line. Griffin to his right, fakes it, looks downfield, throws it, has a man open, and overthrows him down inside the 15. And the Lions take over first and 10.
Yeah, that was Andrew Purcell on a little seam route right down the sideline. I think the linebacker kind of got underneath that throw. That's why Aiden had to go a little higher than he wanted to. But the big sack there by Prattville kind of negated that drive. Let's see what our defense can do on Prattville's first possession.
Cameron Richardson, the quarterback for the Lions. Dual wideouts to each side of the field. Blue, Parker, Shanks, and Stewart. Hands it off to Parks. Takes it off the right side. Got some running room. 35, 40, 45, 50. One man to beat. And he's going to run him down inside the 35-yard line. But a good play and a personal foul penalty comes off after the play, Coach. And I hope it's not against the Cats, but I think it is.
Boy, it was just a little give. I don't even know if the quarterback was reading the zone or not, but he just gave it to the big back, and there, boy, what a hole opened up. You know, Coach Blackman talked at quarterback club about assignment football when teams run that zone read, and either we got blocked or we missed an assignment. And Fox, you're exactly right. It's going to be unnecessary roughness against the Cats. Will add additional yardage after that big gain.
Coach, I hate to say a sign we continue to see.
Well, as Ricky has said often, you know, the other team doesn't need our help. You know, they're good enough without us helping them. So, you know, you think by now we kind of figured that out.
First and 10 for Prattville, the Wildcats 17. Quarterback drops back to pass, looks to the end zone, throws across the middle. Touchdown Prattville, no one there on the coverage.
Yeah, somebody got mixed up in the coverage. He got behind our corner in front of the safety, and the quarterback spotted him right in the end zone. And boy, I tell you, quick strike offense by Prattville puts the first points on the board tonight.
Number 46, Reed Montgomery, coming in to kick the point after. Hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Yeah, with 7:36 to go in the first quarter, Lions getting on the board, leading the Wildcats 7-0. You're listening to Enterprise High School Football, brought to you by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. Refueling break brought to you by Grocery Advantage Enterprise. Also, the scoreboard, the Citizens Bank. Red Zone, Riverbank and Trust. And our first down, Watson Glass. Montgomery kicking off for the Wildcats. Griffin and Johnson back deep for the Wildcats, expecting a pooch kick once again. And it's going to go to the far side of the field. Be fielded by number 10, and he's going to be down at the 40-yard line.
Number 10 on our program is Aries North. That may be Fred V. Lee. Yeah, Fred V. Lee, who's one of our down defensive linemen, is usually in there for his blocking, but did a pretty good job handling that football.
Cats first and 10 from their 41, moving from our left to our right. 7:28. Handoff off the left side, and the Prattville Lions defense is there.
Yeah, I don't know if Hayden was reading that zone or not, but they, no doubt they're really keying on our running backs, Mikael Johnson and Amari Griffin. And that would have been, if Hayden was reading it, he should have pulled that one because he was wide open right down the middle of the field.
Second and 12 from the 39. Handoff goes to MJ. Breaks a tackle out across the 40 and finally brought down up near the 42-yard line.
Yeah, I've been impressed with the speed of the Lion defense. We were able to get a couple of yards, but again, we're running sideways across the field, and that's because of the great pursuit of the Prattville defense.
Third down for the Cats at the 42. They need to get down to the 49 of the Lions. Wide outs to the far side of the field. Dalrymple goes in motion. Play clock down to 4 seconds. White takes the snap, looks downfield, gets pressure in. They're going to sack him back inside the 32-yard line.
Yeah, they're whipping us up front. I'm trying to see. Yeah, they rushed one extra guy. They had 5 coming, so they sent an extra guy. We were unable to pick him up. And I tell you what, right now the Prattville line defense is just all over our offense. We've had what I call basically one, maybe two good plays. Other than that, they've dominated.
Rathburn into punt for the Wildcats. Shanks back deep, standing at his 36-yard line. Good snap. Low kick going to be fielded by Shanks at the 35. Takes it around the right side. He's got some room. No one there but Rathburn, and he cuts back in and finally run down and tackled at the 10-yard line. The saving tackle that time by the Wildcats.
Yeah, that was a good kick, but it was awfully low when it got to the return guy in a hurry. And I tell you what, I'm impressed with how fast they are. They've got the speed like you think Central of Phoenix City has. And they got around that corner. Let's see what the call is across the way. Well, I don't know if I had any call, Fox. It looked like the officials were kind of talking across toward the Prattville sideline, but the ball's down at the 10.
5:12 to go in the first quarter. Citizens Bank scoreboard, Prattville Lions 7, Wildcats nothing, but the Prattville Lions knocking on the door once again. Hands it off to his big back. Hit quickly. Good job that time by the Cats, and brings up second down.
Yeah, I believe that was John Tavius Hooten, or I believe it was either him or Eric Winters. I'm not sure which one, but kind of knifed through there and upset him there for about a 1-yard gain. Great defensive play.
Second and goal for the Lions. Quarterback drops back to pass, gets pressured, complete to number 8 at the 10. 5, breaks a tackle and down to the goal line.
Yeah, we had a chance, I think, to make a play as soon as he caught it, but we were unable to do so. He was able to get away from us, and we made a touchdown saving tackle right at the 1-yard line.
Hands it off to number 3 off the right side, into the end zone untouched. Touchdown Lions.
Yeah, that play, that drive and that score set up by the great punt return. And I tell you what, the Prattville Lions came down here to Enterprise to play some football, and they're definitely doing that tonight.
Reed Montgomery coming in to do the kicking for the Lions. Following Parks has run for a touchdown off the right side. Hold is down. The kick is up. And the kick is good. And with 3:52 to go in the first quarter, Prattville Lions leading the Wildcats 14-0. Listening Enterprise High School football, brought to you by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. 3:52 to go in the first quarter. Prattville leading the Enterprise Wildcats 14-0 as Montgomery gets ready to kick off to the Cats. Good long kick, and it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, we kept inching Mikael Johnson up toward that pooch kick area over there, and I think their coaches realized that he's going to try to come up and make a play, and so they just kicked it deep. And if you can kick it in the end zone, I want to go ahead and do that anyway. We'll have to worry about covering a kick.
First and 10 for the Cats. Handoff goes to Griffin, cuts it back up to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, we sent, I think that was Colson Dalrymple in motion. He was like a lead blocker. The little crease opened up inside, and Amari cut it up to pick up those yards.
Griffin stops, cuts it up the middle, breaks a tackle, spins off the left side, out across the 25, 30, 35, 40, and a penalty flag comes down in at the 22-yard line, and that should bring it back.
Yeah, that usually indicates holding, and that is, let's see, yes, I believe that is the call. Amari kind of did that on his own. I didn't really see anything open up. He just kind of bounced around until he got around the corner, but that will come back.
And with a timeout on the field, we'll take a timeout brought to you by Grocery Advantage and Enterprise. Prattville leading 14-0 over the Wildcats. Listening Enterprise High School football brought to you by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. 3:19, second down for the Cats. Wide outs each side of the field. White standing back at his 6, pulls it, fumble on to play, and I believe they're going to rule it dead. Delay of game penalty against the Cats.
Now, I think he called either illegal substitution or they got too many men on the field, Fox, against Prattville. I see one of their guys going off now, so they must have had 12 on the field. Yeah, they've got 11 now, so maybe we're ready to go. But they're just swarming all over us right now at the line of scrimmage. We don't have an answer for that.
Second and 13 for the Cats. MJ takes it off the left side, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and cuts it back inside and finally out of bounds down inside the 45-yard line. But a great run by Mikael Johnson.
Yeah, Mikael Johnson we went to the Wildcat. He was the quarterback, and I think that was just a call fake and then a keeper by him. And I think we're staying with that alignment with MJ at the quarterback.
First and 10. Takes it off the right side. He's going to be inside the 45 down to the 42.
Yeah, not much going there. Just a little off right guard, right tackle, maybe a yard or two.
White takes it, gives it to Griffin, hit quickly and brought down back at the original line of scrimmage, brings up third down.
Yeah, they're whipping us right at the line of scrimmage. We're not finding any creases in there. If we do, they're not for very much. And if they do like they did last time, they're probably going to bring some pressure on Aiden White on this third and long situation.
Trips out to the near side of the 5 of the side of the field. White gets pressure, rolls left, cuts it up field, inside the 40 and down to the 37-yard line, but he's going to be about 2 yards short. And, Coach, I think this is a we got to go situation.
I believe you're correct. I think we sent Eric Waters into the game at a receiver. We had pretty good protection, but they had great coverage down the field. We're going a little tempo here, Fox.
4th and 2. Cats come to the line. Hands it off. Tries to get around the right side. Penalty flag comes out, and Griffin goes out of bounds at the 40-yard line. And it's going to be a holding penalty called against the Wildcats.
Yeah, we not only didn't make it, we kind of backed up. So obviously they're going to decline that penalty. They get the football. And other than, again, just 1 or 2 plays, all we're making. The rest of the time, the Prattville defense is just all over us.
And, Coach, seemed to be a little confusion on that one, running out of bounds on 4th down.
Well, I don't think he had anywhere else to go. I think that was more of a protection thing than anything. I'm just a little disappointed. How many holding calls is that now? 2 or 3 already, and personal foul. I thought those issues might have been addressed during this off week, but I tell you what, if I was Coach Blackman, I'd be really ill right now. Not only the way we're playing, but the fact that we're getting those penalties.
Once again, thanking our sponsor, McDonald's, for providing the NFHS viewing each year. Citizens Bank, Riverbank, Watson Glass, Grocery Advantage, and on our away games, Lee Miller and State Farm. And coming up at the halftime show, ERA Forest and Fields and High Point Church on the Circle in Enterprise. First down, trips out to the far side of the field. Quarterback stands back at the 34, looks to the right side, pulls it down. He gets outside across the 40, 45, 50, 40 of the Wildcats, cuts it back inside and across the field. And he's inside the 25 and finally brought down at the 22-yard line. But another big run by Cameron Richardson, former wideout that has become quarterback in the last week or so.
Yeah, I think he was looking to throw, and nobody set the edge toward our sideline, and he got into secondary. I mean, it was just a foot race.
Richardson looks to the right, throws out, and touchdown. Shanks on the catch and run, and I believe our defender kind of slipped, Coach, and when he did, Shanks caught it and takes it to the end zone.
I think you're exactly right. It was just a little stop route, wasn't anything, very special. But when the receiver stopped, we slipped, throw right there, and he just cut it down the sideline. And I'm telling you what, I don't like what I'm seeing from the Wildcats tonight.
.46 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cats down by 21. You're listening to Enterprise High School football, brought to you by McDonald's and the Wildcats Sports Network. Richardson getting ready to kick off with the Prattville Lions, leading by 21. Another pooch kick to the far side of the field. Fielded at the 35, cuts it across the field, and he's up to the 42.
Yeah, I just don't understand coaches sometimes. I mean, the kid kicked it in the end zone last time. We get in on the 20. Now they're going to pooch it, which is to our advantage. Now we got it out across the 40-yard line. We need to generate some offense. I tell you what, the Prattville line defense looks so much bigger, faster, and stronger than us. I don't know exactly what we're going to do, but we got to get this thing turned around.
Kimberlin wide to the far side of the field. Griffin lines up to the right side of Aiden White, the quarterback. Shotgun formation from the 36. Mikhail Johnson, Dalrymple, and Baldwin come to the left side of the field for the Cats. Play clock down to 5 as MJ moves to the slot on the far side of the field. White looks to the left side, throws it, and incomplete, high, intended for MJ.
Yeah, we tried to do a little clear out across the way. Sent Eric Kimmerlin on the deep route, Mikhail on the out cut about 10 or 12 yards. And timing's off just a little bit, which is, again, to be expected to some degree because, having the open week. But we need to start hitting those plays.
Second and 10. Trips to the near side of the field. White pulls it, but good defensive play as they stay on him, and he's down and loses about a yard.
Yeah, they're just so much quicker than we are up front. I think Aiden made a good read, but when he pulled it, they were just there to make that play. We just can't keep them out of our backfield, and if we can't do that, it's going to be a long night.
Third down for the Wildcat offense. They need to get down to the 48-yard line of the Lions. They're back at their own 40. White throws it out in the flats. Has it out across the 40, breaks a tackle, 50, and finally up near the 47-yard line. But I hope he didn't run out of bounds a little early, Coach.
Yeah, it's going to be close. I see the spot. I'm sure Mr. Adams can give us a look at that. But that was a little screen out to Trey Kimberlin across the way. Did a good job, and they've put fourth down up, so we must be a little bit short, and that is the end of the quarter, Fox.
At the end of the first quarter, Prattville Lions leading the Wildcats 21-0. You're listening to Enterprise High School football, brought to you by McDonald's and the Wildcat Sports Network.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
How does the bank make you feel at home?
It's actually looking forward to going inside a bank again, where there's a unique feeling of hospitality that's hard to find today, anywhere. It's where they know my name and they know what I need. It's just different than any other bank. Oh, and they even know my favorite kind of cookie.
Yep, that's how.
Personal attention and unexpected hospitality from River Bank and Trust. Experience it.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
Your family's health is vitally important to all of us here at Center Drugs and Enterprise in Daleville.
We provide personal service and answers to your questions because you're our neighbors.
It's so easy to become overwhelmed by what you read, see, or hear, and that's why Center Drugs is here to make things clear for you
and to make things as easy as possible. So give us a call or come by and see us
at Center Drugs in Enterprise or in Daleville.
At Badcock Home Furniture and More, we're overflowing with sofas ready for delivery. So there was really only one thing to do. Have a super sofa sale! Hurry in to save up to 50% on stylish stationary sofas, plus save up to $1,000 on reclining sofas, and up to $900 on leather power sofas, all with no credit needed. Don't miss the super sofa sale happening now, only at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Just right.
At Enterprise Paint and Industrial, we carry a full line of Benjamin Moore paints, along with automotive paints and accessories by Sherwin-Williams and ProSpray. You will find a great selection of power tools by Makita and many name brand air tools, accessories, woodworking equipment, and hardware. We are your factory authorized service center and full line repair shop for your electrical and air tools. Newly remodeled, locally owned and operated, Enterprise Paint and Industrial, more than a paint store.
First and 10 for the Wildcats following the measurement at the 48-yard line of the Lions. As we start the second quarter, Cats trailing by 21 here at Wildcat Stadium. Dalrymple comes to the near side of the field. Moves over in the slot. White takes it, hands it off to Griffin, tries to go to the left side, breaks a tackle, goes back to the right side, and he's going to be stopped for a 1-yard loss about the 49-yard line.
Yeah, what's happening, I think, Fox, is we got plays called between the tackles, and there's no crease there, and we're trying to bounce it outside. We've had some success doing that, but on that particular play, we didn't have any, and as you said, we lost a yard.
Second and 11 for the Cats. Again, hands it off up the middle. Nowhere to go when he's stopped at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, we're having issues running between the tackles. We got to get our passing game going. We spread them out, hit some routes, give Aiden some time to throw. Now, they may be coming off the edge on this third and long situation. We need to have something, if we're going to either throw it deep quickly or just a short, quick route, maybe that shallow route again. Let's see what coaches call.
Kimberlin comes wide to the near side of the field. Third down for the Cats. They need to get down to the 38 of the Lions. Line of scrimmage now the 48. Griffin fakes it, drops back to pass, throws it long, has a man open but overthrows him.
Yeah, I like the call, and Aiden had to do over again. I imagine he would, get a little more air under it, give us a chance to run under it. But we were open, we just missed it.
Rathburn into punt for the Wildcats. Gets a good high punt, short punt, and it's going to be caught by the Cats at the 20-yard line.
I wish we'd have let that hit the turf. You take a chance, but I'd hit that turf and might get a Wildcat bounce down there inside the 10. But for whatever reason, we caught it, and the Lions will put it in play at their own, looks like on 22-yard line.
First and 10 for Prattville from their own 22-yard line. 10:33 to go in the first half, leading by 21. Hands it off up the middle. He's going to pick up a couple of yards, be up near the 25.
Yeah, a little bit better job up front defensively. We do need to get a stop right here and force a punting situation, maybe get good field position and get our offense going.
Second down for the Lions from the 25. 15 goes in motion across the field. Richardson throws out in the flats, number 3 at the 25, and takes it out of bounds at the 31.
Yeah, I think we had a stunt off the edge, and the quarterback read it and just dumped it out toward our sideline. Made a great play. We were able to force him out. Boy, this is a big third down right here. Cats need to bow up and slam the door on the line offense on this play.
Cats needing a Riverbank third down stop here at the 31-yard line. 9:42 on the clock. Trips to the far side of the field. Quarterback stands back at the 26, hands it off to back, breaks it off to the right side. They're there. Flag comes out, but they've got him back at the 30-yard line.
Yeah,
and they'll bring up fourth down.
Fox, excuse me, I heard somebody, there's a hole, and he was exactly right. I had a look. Fred V. Lee was being held, and that's the call. Let's see what coach decided. I think we did stop him short of first down yardage. It's a big decision right here. I wouldn't think that Prattville would give it a go, even if it's 4th and 1 down on their own 31-yard line, but I think coach is trying to make that decision. I think I saw coach signal to back them up. It gives them that extra play. The Cat defense now needs to make a play on this 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Lions. 9:37 to go in the first half. Leading the Cats by 21. Brought to you by Citizens Bank. Dual wideouts to each side of the field. Richardson standing back at the 16. Looks to the left side. Drops back, throws long. Has a man open, number 8. And bounces off his shoulder pads, I believe. Incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Yeah, the Cats dodged a bullet right there. He was open, and the quarterback hit him right in his stride. And the receiver, when you're running full speed, and that ball's coming out of those lights and that dark sky, night sky, it's hard to pick it up sometimes. And fortunately for the Cats, it did fall incomplete.
Yeah, the Lions into punt. Punter standing back at his 8-yard line. Return man for the Cats. And block punt. It's going to be picked up. Touchdown. And that's going to be number 25 for the Cats, Coach.
Yeah,
Walker Turner.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he's got a knack for being around the football. You know, something like that can turn a football game around. What a great call, a block punt, and the Cats were all over that, and it took a great bounce, and Walker Turner picked it up on that one hop and took it in the end zone.
Pickard comes in to attempt the point after with 9:03 to go in the first half. Good snap, holds down, the kick is up, and the kick is through. And your score, Prattville 21, Wildcats 7. Listening Enterprise High School football brought to you by McDonald's and the Wildcat Sports Network. Rathford getting ready to kick off for the Cats. Onside kick. And the Cats should recover the ball and have it 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Boy, a great call by Coach Blackman and great execution. Hit it perfectly and got it. Big turnaround. Special teams can make a difference in a ball game. And so far, I believe that has gotten the Cats back into this one.
Andrew Pickard making the recovery for the Cats at the 48. 8:59 to go in the first half. Following the blocked punt. And return for a touchdown by Walker Turner. Extra point was good by Pickard. Cats getting on the board, trailing 21-7. Now the onside kick, starting from the 48. Hands off to MJ, flips it back, cuts it back up inside, 40, 45, and down to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, I believe that's Eric Winters, one of our defensive safeties. He's come in on offense, making some big plays at receiver. He was in the slot there and took the toss from Mikael Johnson and picked up good yardage for the Cats.
Hand off to Griffin around the left side. He's going to be stopped about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, they've kind of figured out that motion one way back the other way. We got a few yards, but pretty tough yards there. Good hard running by Amari Griffin.
Second down for the Cats. Dual wide out to the right side. Hands it off again to Griffin. He's going to be inside the 30 to the 29. Brings up third down.
Yeah, going's a little tougher down here. Good hard running by Amari. We got a little movement from the offensive line. I think we're getting the hang of it here a little bit. Big third down right here. Might even be 2 down territory inside the line, 30-yard line.
Third and 3. Hands off again off the left side, 30, 35, 25, and out of bounds, and a penalty flag comes in late, and we'll wait for the call.
Yeah, that usually would indicate one of the receivers out here on the stalk block getting a hole. We'll see the call. That was great execution on that particular play. Got first down yardage. Let's see. Ooh. I didn't see that. Oh, we've got offsetting penalties. Okay. I didn't see either one of those.
So the dead ball fouls?
Fox, I didn't see a dead ball signal, so I'm surprised they're not replaying that. If it wasn't a dead ball foul, if it was during the playoff setting, should
Ready to go, we're going to be hot.
First and 10 for the Cats, 2 backs in the backfield. And here we go again. Equipment. They gonna call a Coach, we sometimes say it could only get better, but this ain't the case.
What's happened here? I don't understand any of this that's happened. If that was not a dead ball foul, offsetting penalties during the play, we should have to play that third down play. And then I don't know why Colson Dalrymple came over here and then went back. And what was the call there? Unsportsmanlike conduct. But who was it on? Do you know?
I think
was it our wide out?
I don't know if it's a wide out or on the
bench
sideline, on the bench. But I'd like to thank our sponsor McDonald's, who is hiring at $10 day shift, $11 night shift.
I went out there yesterday to get a hamburger and I got a job and had to work 2 shifts.
They don't have striped shirts, but they got nice uniforms.
I don't know why Colson Dalrymple came out and then went back. What do you know what that was about? Did you hear any word?
No, I mean, it's total confusion.
I thought it was an equipment thing. He came running toward the sideline, and all of a sudden he goes running back. And I need a little clarification on that. Why we have I'm glad we've got a first down. I just don't understand the call. It must have been a dead ball foul. He just didn't signal it.
How can it be? It's going to be first and long, first and 25 now, Coach. Handoff goes to MJ, takes around the right side, bounces outside, 35, and down to the 32-yard line.
Yeah, good hard running by MJ. There was a little crease inside, and he bounced off one tackler. I tell you what, they've just got great pursuit, great team speed. I'm very impressed with this Prattville line football team.
Handoff goes to Griffin around the left side, cuts it inside the 30, down to the 25, and finally down about the 22-yard line.
Yeah, Amari has that knack, as do all good running backs. He's kind of looks like he's not going anywhere, but when he sees that little crease, he jumps in it at full speed ahead and picked up good yardage.
Yeah, with 6:41 to go in the first half. Wildcats trailing by 14. Prattville calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Enterprise High School Football, brought to you by McDonald's, the Wildcat Sports Network.
Thank you for helping Scenic Sports Network reach 100,000 views on our YouTube channel. Watching your favorite high school teams, football and basketball games from the past 20 years. How can you help our YouTube channel grow? Subscribe, it's free. Just go to YouTube and search for Scenic Sports Network and click on the subscribe and notification button. The more subscribers, the more content. Subscribe now. The Scenic Sports Network, thanks you. 100,000 times.
Third down for the Cats. 21 need to get down to the 11-yard line. 6:41 to go in the first half. Man in motion. White takes it, hands it off around the left side. 20, 15, and out of bounds about the 17. Johnson on the carry.
Yeah, we're working our left side, the short side of the field, toward our sideline. And again, we picked up about 4, maybe 5, 6 yards. And coaches, I think this is a wise decision, giving it a go here on this fourth down. Yeah, we looked a little confused. I think this is a wise move by Coach to get a timeout right here.
And timeout call by the Wildcats. 6:32 to go in the first half. Prattville 21, Wildcats 7, brought to you by Citizens Bank. And you're listening to Enterprise High School Football, presented by McDonald's of Enterprise on the Wildcat Sports Network. Fox swimming along with Coach Rex Bynum as Matherin gets ready to attempt a 35-yard field goal. So we await the snap. The snap is down, the hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is to the left and no good.
Yeah, Coach Blackman changed his mind during the timeout and decided to go for the 3 points. I'm not going to question that. That's a good move. Get points on the board. That was a long 4th and 5. You just don't expect to miss the field goal, and that was the case in that particular situation.
Correction, that was Pickard.
Yes, that was
Andrew. I don't know what game
yes.
I was watching, Coach. Prattville taking over with 6:28 to go in the first half. 1st and 10. Richardson stands back at his 20 or 15. Hands it off to Parks. The Lee into backfield and takes him down for a loss back at the 19-yard line. Play loses a yard.
Yeah, that's Fred V. Lee, one of our defensive linemen. We need plays like that. He penetrated in the backfield.
Parks on the carry.
Yeah, wrapped him up and slung him down for, as you said, Fox, for about a yard and a half, 2-yard loss.
Second and 11 now for the Lions. Wideouts each side of the field. Richardson's going to be in the shotgun from the 14. Parks lines up on his right side, takes a snap, looks to the left side, has a man open downfield, throws it complete up near the 40-yard line, breaks a tackle, and he's going to be down to the Wildcat 38.
Well, that was great timing on that out cut across the way. The receiver, I don't know what happened to our defender, but the quarterback hit him right in stride. He's got a quick release and a good throw, and a poor tackle added additional yardage for the Lions.
First and 10 for the Lions. Wildcat 38, leading by 14. Trips to the near side of the field. Quarterback pulls it down, cuts it to the right side. He's going to be inside the 30, 25, 20. Breaks a tackle and down to the Wildcat 10-yard line.
Yeah, we missed some tackles back in the way. And the quarterback, I tell you, he's a great athlete. We got to wrap him up when we get chances. And when we miss tackles, they're turning 5- and 6-yard gains into 25- 30-yard gains.
First and goal for the Lions at the 10-yard line, near hash mark. Parks a single back in the backfield. 4 wideouts, Sugard, Shanks, Blue, and Parker. Man in motion. Hands it off up the middle, takes to the left side, and he's going to be down to the Wildcat 6. Penalty flag comes in about the 5.
Usually that would indicate a hold. I hope, maybe the tables will be turned and they'll get that call. Yes, that is the call. Offensive holding there against the Lions.
Backs it up to the 20-yard line. First and goal from the 20. 2 backs in the backfield. Number 4 also in the backfield for the Lions. Lines up to the right side, throws it long to the end zone. 9 breaks away and touchdown, and looks like he pushed off, but no call, Coach.
Yeah, I thought I saw that too. There was a lot of separation down in the end zone. And it did look like a little push, and the official was right there, but nothing came out. And I tell you what, Prattville at times is they're making it look too easy.
.426 to go. Pass by Richardson to Shanks for the last Lions touchdown. Reed Montgomery comes in to kick the extra point. Hold is down, and the kick is up. And the kick is good, and with 4:26 to go in the half. Prattville Lions 28, Wildcats 7. Listening to Enterprise High School football brought to you by McDonald's and the Wildcat Sports Network. 4:26 to go in the half. Montgomery comes in to kick off again to the Wildcats. Pooch kick to the left side of the field. And it's going to be caught by number 17 and out of bounds, and the Wildcats will start 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Well, we would have got one more yard if it had just let that gone out of bounds, because we've got it at the 35. But players want to make a play. Fox, they're just making it look easy. I mean, that was just like a play you'd see in PE class. You know, it's long. We're just going to send a guy and throw it up and catch it.
First and 10 for the Cats. Dual out each side of the field. Hands it off up the middle, out across the 35 and up near the 38. Amari Griffin on to carry.
Yeah, it looked like Caden Anderson from his tackle position had a little, I don't know if that's a trap, they call it a trap or a little loop or pull, but he was the lead blocker on that play.
Second down for the Cats. Fakes it. White looks long, throws long. Has a man open downfield and incomplete. And a penalty flag comes in at the 35.
Yeah, pass interference against Prattville, so that'll give the Cats a first down.
Watson Glass first down at the 46. Fakes it, gets pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Oh, good throw to get it away. He was in the grass, but Aiden did a good job to get rid of that one, Coach.
Yes, he did. There were two receivers down there, and I think Aiden kind of saw him as he was going down, and he just kind of fired it between them. But I don't know if we missed a block or exactly what happened, but they were all over him when he went back to throw. Great play by Aiden White.
Second and 10 from the 46, near hash mark, moving right to left. White's going to keep it off the left side, spins inside the 40, 35, and finally taken out of bounds about the 33-yard line, but it's going to be enough for a Wildcat first down.
Yeah, that was MJ on the carry. Great job of running. Tell you what, he could be our comeback kid tonight.
First and 10, Watson brought to you by Watson Glass. White looks downfield, throws it incomplete as receiver falls down, second down.
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like Aiden was throwing an out cut, and MJ just kind of stopped. The defender was kind of all over him. Aiden might have been wise to just throwing that one away.
Second down for the Cats from the 33. Whitaker comes in the slot for the Cats. Dual wide outs to each side of the field. Griffin lines up on the left side. White takes a snap, hands it off to Griffin, waits, and he's going to be down to 31.
Yeah, that was the same play we ran a little earlier. Caden Anderson from his right tackle doing a little trap block off the left side. Got a couple of yards. Need to take advantage of that break we got on the pass interference call. Cats knocking on the door. We need to put a touchdown on the board here before the halftime.
Third down for the Cats. Need to get down to the 23-yard line of scrimmage to 31. White looks downfield, throws complete on the left side, and that's going to be Number 2 on to catch, Coach.
Yeah, Sam Whitaker, a little outcut. He's got good hands, not a big target, but a good throw from Aiden White. Somebody, I might have been Amari, picked up one of their linebackers coming through.
First and 10, brought to you by Watson Glass. Griffin takes it off the right side, cuts it back inside, and he's going to be stopped at the 18-yard line.
He was able to get around the edge. Good job of blocking at the point of attack. I think Amari slipped just a little bit when he made his cut, but good yardage on that first down play.
Clock continues to run with 2:42 to go in the first half. Wildcats trailing by 21. Trips out to the near side of the field. Baldwin and Kimberlin. Dalrymple in the slot. Hands it off to Griffin, and he's going to be inside as he spins down to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like that play was designed to go off the right side, and Amari cut it back, and he hit somebody and spun around. I thought for a second he was going to keep his balance and get it down inside the 10, but was unable to do so.
3rd and 3. Griffin tries to get around the side. He's going to be stopped for a loss back at the 16, brings up 4th down.
Yeah, one of their backers, I believe, I'm going to check where he lines up. He shot the gap and was able to grab a hold of Lamari before he could really get up any momentum. Big 4th down right here for the Cats.
White back to pass, overthrows Johnson in the end zone. And Prattville takes over with 1:42 to go in the first half.
Yeah, that was pretty good coverage down the field. Looked like we kind of got in a hurry there for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why. Might have been trying to, get the playoff before they got in a position, but we were unable to do so, and the Lions will take over.
First and 10 for Prattville. Wide out to the far side of the field. Single back in the backfield. Cameron Richardson, the quarterback. Shotgun formation from the 10-yard line. 1:42 to go in the first half. Throws it out in the flats and intended for number 3, incomplete.
He had a little wheel route coming over here on the sideline. It looked to me like Eric Winters, one of our safeties, was about to get beaten. He grabbed a hold of the receiver, and the official was right there. But I guess he was where his angle was. He didn't see it, and the pass did fall incomplete.
Second and 10. Wide outs to each side of the field. Fakes it, looks to the left side, throws it in the middle. Caught quickly up near the 23-yard line. Picks up about 6-7 yards.
I tell you what, that quarterback's got a good arm, great release, good catch, but we were there to make that play.
Quarterback up under center, hands it off on the right side or left side. He's going to cut back across the 25 and up be near the 26. Should be short of a first down, but brings up 3rd down.
See what Prattville decides to do. I think both teams have one timeout. Play has been stopped. I don't know exactly what for.
And with timeout on the field, 38 seconds to go in the first half. Prattville up 28-7 over the Wildcats. Listening Enterprise High School football brought to you by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. 4th and 1 as the Lions come in to punt. Turner Walker into punt for the Lions. Kel Johnson back deep for the Wildcats. And worked perfectly, Coach.
Yeah, they caught us napping a little bit.
As the Cats.
I don't know if it's going to make much difference or not with 45 seconds to go, but it just makes you look bad as you get fooled.
Gives a 1st and 10 for the Prattville Lions at the 30-yard line. As we await for the officials.
Yeah, I think Coach Blackman may be questioning if they didn't draw us offside with that motion running toward the line of scrimmage.
Of course, after they move the ball, I think it's a moot point, but yeah, once again, coming up at halftime, the halftime show brought to you by High Point Church with 3 services. On Sunday, 8:15, 9:45, 11:30. Something for families, children of all ages, and also youth services at 7 p.m. on Wednesday. Quarterback rolls to the right side, cuts it upfield across 25, tries to get near the 30. Penalty flag comes up. He's still going 45 and out of bounds at midfield, but we've got a penalty flag back at the 22.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be holding. That play will come back. I think we have 12 men on the field, what I'm counting now. Yeah, we got one coming off here.
We may need them, Coach.
Yeah, we may need 15, but we can't play but with 11.
Brings back 1st and a bunch, about 25 for the Lions, back at the 13-yard line. 33 seconds to go. And the quarterback's going to take a knee.
And the clock has not started.
Once again, thanking all of our sponsors, Watson Glass for our first downs, Riverbank and Trust, our red zone and third down stop sponsor, High Point Church, ERA Forest and Fields for the post-game halftime shows, and Citizens Bank for the scoreboard updates. Also, Grocery Advantage for our refueling stops. And at the halftime here at Wildcat Stadium, Prattville Lions leading the Wildcats 28-7.
Your number 1 source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
Welcome to Briars Warren Drug Company, your hometown pharmacy in downtown Enterprise. If you haven't visited lately, please do. You'll see some old friends and meet some new friends too. We know you're busy and we can help by getting you in and out in no time at all. If you need a vaccination, you can get it done right here in the pharmacy. We're here to help you in any way we can because that's what good neighbors do. Briars Warren Drug Company in downtown Enterprise. You can count on us.
At Badcock Home Furniture and More, we're overflowing with sofas ready for delivery. So there was really only one thing to do. Have a super sofa sale. Hurry in to save up to 50% on stylish stationary sofas. Plus, save up to $1,000 on reclining sofas. And up to $900 on leather power sofas. All with no credit needed. Don't miss the super sofa sale happening now. Only at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Just right.
How does the bank make you feel at home?
It's actually looking forward to going inside a bank again, where there's a unique feeling of hospitality that's hard to find today, anywhere. It's where they know my name and they know what I need. It's just different than any other bank. Oh, and they even know my favorite kind of cookie.
Yep, that's how.
Personal attention and unexpected hospitality from River Bank and Trust. Experience it.
your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
How does the bank make you feel at home?
It's actually looking forward to going inside a bank again, where there's a unique feeling of hospitality that's hard to find today, anywhere. It's where they know my name and they know what I need. It's just different than any other bank. Oh, and they even know my favorite kind of cookie.
Yep, that's how.
Personal attention and unexpected hospitality from River Bank and Trust. Experience it.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
Your family's health is vitally important to all of us here at Center Drugs and Enterprise in Daleville.
We provide personal service and answers to your questions because you're our neighbors.
It's so easy to become overwhelmed by what you read, see, or hear, and that's why Center Drugs is here to make things clear for you
and to make things as easy as possible. So give us a call or come by and see us
at Center Drugs in Enterprise or in Daleville.
At Badcock Home Furniture and More, we're overflowing with sofas ready for delivery. So there was really only one thing to do. Have a super sofa sale! Hurry in to save up to 50% on stylish stationary sofas, plus save up to $1,000 on reclining sofas, and up to $900 on leather power sofas, all with no credit needed. Don't miss the super sofa sale happening now, only at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Just right.
At Enterprise Paint and Industrial, we carry a full line of Benjamin Moore paints, along with automotive paints and accessories by Sherwin-Williams and Pro Spray. You will find a great selection of power tools by Makita and many name brand air tools, accessories, woodworking equipment, and hardware. We are your factory authorized service center and full line repair shop for your electrical and air tools. Newly remodeled, locally owned and operated, Enterprise Paint and Industrial, more than a paint store.
Wildcats kicking off. Boots kicking over to the left side. And, almost got it. Prattville recovers at the 34.
Yeah, it looked like their guy was just going to let it go. I thought for a second we were going to get that football, and we all looked like we may have gone by it, and then they fell on it. I like the kick and the position. I just don't like the outcome. But let's see what our Cats can dial up defensively now. We need a 3-and-out right here on this series.
Once again, thanking our halftime sponsor, High Point Church. 3 services on Sunday, 8:15, 9:45, 11:30. Also on Wednesday for the youth at 7:30. Something for everyone. And ERA Forston Fields, 1st and 10 for the Lions. And Coach, I don't see the flag yet. I don't know why.
The play clock down at the south end is working. The one in the north side of the field is not working.
Nothing new.
Play clock on the scoreboard end is not moving.
They'll go without it most likely. Hands it off up the middle, hit quickly by the Cats, stopped for about a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, we had penetration in the backfield. I'm trying to get that first number, who it was. I believe that was number 24, Marzavius Reed, one of our linebackers, shot the gap. And, we need more of those kind of plays. And the referees over here talking to Coach Blackman, they're probably just going to do the play clock or keep the time on the field.
They calibrated these clocks at 5 o'clock this afternoon, Rex. I was sitting here while it was being done.
Second and 11 for Prattville. Quarterback throws it complete up near the 40-yard line.
Yeah, just a little stop route. That's number 8, Brian Chapman, on the coverage. He made a great tackle there. We didn't miss that tackle.
Brings up third down at the 38. They need to get out to the 44 for first down. Line of scrimmage just shy of the 38-yard line. Near hash mark as they move left to right. Dual wideouts to each side of the field. Arrington in the background. In the back field there to the left of Richardson. Richardson looks left, rolls left, looks downfield. Has a man in the flats, but misses him, brings up fourth down.
Yeah, we had pressure on the quarterback, had good coverage in the secondary, and the Cats accomplished their goal right here to start the second half. Defensively, we forced that errant throw on third down, brings up a punting situation.
Punter standing back at the 24-yard line. Wildcats return man into zone 25. Good rush. Gets the punt off. Going to be a short punt. Thought it hit the player in the back of the leg up near the 35, but it's going to roll down about the 32, and the Wildcats start first and 10.
Good job by the Wildcat defense forcing that punt. Not a very good one. We do have relatively good field position at our own 32. Now it's up to the offense to see what adjustments we made at halftime, and hopefully we can get a big play right here and get back in this football game.
Kimberlin wide to the near side of the field. Johnson and Baldwin to the far side of the field. White back at his own 26. Man in motion, hands it off to Griffin, cuts it back upside, 35, 40, 45, 50, and out down to the 42-yard line. Good run by Amari Griffin that time.
Yes, it was. Good job of blocking up front. He found that crease. I had a good look at it. We sent Colson Dalrymple in motion as kind of a lead blocker, but when Amari saw that crease on the inside, he planted it and he took off.
First and 10 for the Cats, 42. Fakes it or hands it off to Griffin, and he's going to be down to the 40, a good hard 2-yard gain.
Yeah, I found a crease that time, but when Amari hit it, there was a couple of guys that make that play, and tough 2 yards, but good hard running by Amari Griffin. I believe that's Parker Chisholm and Xavier Henderson blocking on this left side.
Second and 8, White back to pass, throws downfield, has a man open complete inside the 25.
Yeah, a little back shoulder throw from Aiden White down to Trey Cameron, There was a push by one of their guys. The official didn't see it, but those are the kind of plays that we need to hit.
First and 10 for the Cats inside the 22. White rolls to the right, gets pressure. He's going to be inside the 20, 15, and down to the 11-yard line.
Great decision by Aiden White. Had good coverage in the secondary, and Aiden took off.
Another Watson Glass first down in the red zone. Hands it off on the left side. Griffin cuts it back inside the 10 and down to 7.
The ball came out, but I think the officials signaled that they had blown his whistle and it was down. We're staying on this left side running the football. I don't know if the coaches think this side's the weakest side or they just like running to the left, but that's been our staple direction tonight.
And a penalty flag at the 2-yard line. On this side, personal foul called against the Lions.
That should put us down around the 5, shouldn't it? It looks like inside the 5. Yeah, I think that was a dead ball foul after the play. So.
And should be, what, first and goal now?
Well, let's see.
No.
We got to get to 1 to get a first down, I think.
Still showing first down. At the 4, Watson provided by Watson Glass. MJ off the left side, follows his blockers, and touchdown Wildcats.
Great second effort. MJ just kept his feet churning. Everybody kept their feet moving, and they just took it right. His momentum just took it right on into the end zone.
8:06 to go in the third quarter. Cats getting on the board. On a 3-yard run by Mikael Johnson as we await the extra point. Andrew Pickard coming in to kick from the 10. Hold is down, and we've got a penalty flag at the 5. Good snap, holds down, the kick is up. And the kick it is off as it hits the goalpost on the right side, no good. 8:05 to go in the third. Prattville Lions 28, Wildcats 13. You're listening to Enterprise High School football, brought to you by McDonald's, the Wildcat Sports Network. Back at Wildcat Stadium as the Cats get ready to kick off. Pooch kick to the far side of the field. And field quickly at the 42-yard line by Prattville, and they start first and 10.
We didn't have quite as much success or a chance to get that one. The defender made a good play. I believe I'd try to give Andrew maybe a chance to kick one in the end zone. I mean, they're putting in play their 43-yard line. We're just kind of helping them out there a little bit. But a great job by the offense. Had a big run from Amari Griffin and a good throw from Aiden White to Trey Kimberlin to highlight that touchdown drive.
Handoff goes number 3, takes it off the left side out to the 45-yard line, picks up 2 yards.
All right, let's see if the defense can do their job again. That missed extra point may come back to haunt us. A lot of times that's the case. Hopefully not so, but that point's huge.
Second down, far hash mark from the 45. Hands it off back off the left side. Got some running room out across midfield. 45, 40, 30. Finally knocked out of bounds inside the Wildcat 25-yard line.
Yeah, we did. They did a good job of just blocking off that left side. We had nobody out there, and that big back just took off. Now the job for the defense is to hopefully force, if they get it on down a little further, hopefully force a field goal attempt, not give up a touchdown.
First and 10 for the Lions at the Prattville 26-yard line. 7:14 to go in the third. Hands it off to Donovan around the left side, inside the 20, 10, 5, and finally knocked out of bounds right at the goal line. But a big back, Coach, and hard to stop.
Yes, he is. And nobody's out there. It's 2 plays in a row. We haven't had anybody setting the containment or the edge on that on our defensive right side. I don't know if we're being blocked that well or if we just misalignment, but that is coming back. The hanky came out, and that will be a holding call against Prattville.
First and 10 at the Wildcat 37-yard line. 7:08 to go in the third. Up 28-13. Shotgun formation. Hands it off the left side once again. Number 3, Parks on the carry.
Yeah, better job up front by the Wildcat defense. Had them to a short gain. Since we got that holding call, hopefully the Cats can hold them to short yardage and maybe force another punt formation there for Prattville.
Second down, wide outs to each side. Quarterback shotgun formation from the 40. Richardson looks to the sideline, changes the play. Play clock down to 2. Takes it, rolls to the right side, looks to the left. And he's going to take it off the left side and be out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
What a great job by our defense. That's what I was calling about, the kind of setting a little wall there, not going after the quarterback. That's exactly what our defensive line did, and I think that was Fred V. Lee that when the quarterback took off, he wrapped him up and slammed him to the turf.
Riverbank third down stop needed here for the Wildcats. 5:46 to go in the third. Richardson back at his 41. Looks to the left side, rolls to the right, looks downfield, has a man open at the 32 and knocked out of bounds at the 31, but brings up fourth down.
Yeah, good job by the Cat defense. Had good coverage. Quarterback had to throw underneath. And we'll see what the Prattville coach decides to do. 4th and long here, but they are inside the Wildcat 30. Probably going to give it a go right here. Looks like the offense is staying on the field.
Richardson, shotgun formation, looks to the left, gets pressure, and he's going to be pulled down at the 32-yard line. Great defensive stop by the Wildcats.
Great call by Coach Stonecker. He had a little stun on. Tyson Cole was back there. Bryson Chapman, just a great job, good coverage down the field. Him the quarterback up and just dropped him. Great job by the Wildcat defense.
Clock stopped with 5:18 to go in the third. Cats need to get on the board quickly. Hands it off to Griffin. Waits, cuts it back to the left side. Picks up a block from White, and he's going to be up to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like Amari had nowhere to go, and he just kind of bounced around and found it, a little room to the outside. The quarterback, Aiden White, gave him a little block, picked up, instead of losing yards or no gain, got about 4 yards.
Second down from the 36 near hash mark as they move right to left. MJ in motion, takes a handoff around the right side, nowhere to go, cuts it back inside. He's going to be up across the 35 to the 36, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we're not getting much push up front. Even when we're going across the field, they look to be on our side of the line of scrimmage, and our backs are just looking for a little crease to get some yards.
Third down, Cats need to get out to the 42-yard line, just across for a first. Line of scrimmage at 36. Trips out to the near side of the field. Play clock down to 13. White takes it, throws it out in the flats, incomplete, fourth down.
Yeah, Aiden kind of got rid of that before he wanted to. I think they had pressure coming from the outside, and he had to rush that throw just a little bit and enough to get it off, and that will force a punting situation for the Cats.
Once again, while the punting team's coming on, thank Watson Glass, also Riverbank, Citizens Bank for our scoreboard updates. High Point Church and ERA Forest Fields on Rucker Boulevard. Good snap. Low kick, going to be fielded at the 34, cuts it around the left side, runs past a couple of tackles, and he's going to be out near the 40.
Yeah, I noticed Mikael Johnson went in to punt. It looked like Andrew Pinkard was on the field, and MJ came off the sideline and wasn't the best of punts, but he did get it off. Now, Cat defense have been doing their job, and they need to do it another time on this particular drive.
First and 10 for Prattville Lions from the 42. Hands it off around the right side. Arrington on the carry, and he's going to pick up a yard.
Yeah, they went under center that time instead of out of the shotgun. Good job again up front. Defensively, the Cats doing a much better job. I'm sure they're probably going to go back to that play off our defensive right side. Their left, they ran it a couple of times, and we had nobody out there. And I'm surprised they haven't gone back to that particular play.
I think the surprise is over on this next snap.
Second and 9 for the Lions. 3:30 to go in the third. Trips to the far side. Quarterback throws it out in the flats. Complete. Takes it across 45, 50, 45 of the Wildcats. And finally out of bounds on the far hash mark about the 37-yard line. And Coach, looked like a pretty late hit.
Yeah, but I saw it looked like their blocker took our guy and almost tackled him. And no flag came out. Looked like he had him by the pad, just kind of tackle him to the ground, and no call came out. But whatever it is, a big first down for Prattville.
First and 10 for Prattville at the Wildcat 36. Again, back to pass. Looks, has a man open, throws it to the corner, and will wait. I believe he's going to give him the catch about the 31-yard line.
Yeah, quarterback had plenty of time. It was under no pressure, and like I said, he throws it well, got a quick release.
Second and 6 from the Wildcat 31. 3:07 to go in the third quarter, leading 28-13 over the Cats. Brought to you by Citizens Bank of Enterprise. Trips to the near side of the field for the Lions. Richardson back at his 35, and I believe we're going to get a delay of game penalty, Coach.
Well, it looks like the referee signaling a timeout. Coach probably called it over there on the sideline.
Thank you for helping Scenic Sports Network reach 100,000 views on our YouTube channel. Watching your favorite high school teams, football and basketball games from the past 20 years. How can you help our YouTube channel grow? Subscribe, it's free, Just go to YouTube and search for Scenic Sports Network and click on the subscribe and notification button. The more subscribers, the more content. Subscribe now. The Scenic Sports Network, thanks you 100,000 times.
Back at Wildcat Stadium, Foxville, along with Coach Rex Bynum, Rick Howard, Ricky Adams, and Lance Yarber spotter. Second down for the Lions. Trips out to the near side of the field as they go left to right. Throws it out in the flats. Completed the 30, 25, cuts it back inside. I thought they must have got a jersey.
You must have over here. The official didn't call it. Well, they're doing a great job of stalk blocking out here, and the quarterback gets that ball out there so quickly, and time that receiver gets it and he gets that little block, he's got good yardage.
Cameron Shanks, number 8, goes wide to the far side of the field. Blue in the slot. Stewart to the right side. And we got a penalty flag about the 20.
Somebody must have moved in the interior of the Prattville offensive line. That the umpire threw that flag, and that'll back them up 5.
First and 15 as the line of scrimmage comes to 25. And Coach, I have to say, when you're that big on the line, if you move, it's hard to hide.
Yeah, exactly right. They do. They're very big on the offensive front, no doubt.
Man in motion, hands it off the right side, runs through one tackle and down to the 20-yard line, picks up 5 yards.
Yep. Yeah, they got about, almost got those 5 yards back they got for the motion penalty. But again, if the Cats can force some kind of kicking situation, either a field goal attempt or I doubt they're going to punt it down here. So hold them to a field goal attempt would be great.
2 wide to the far side of the field, 2 backs in the backfield. Richardson drops back to pass, gets pressure, rolls to the right side, throws it, has a man open at the 5, makes a jump to the end zone, and I believe he got out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Great job on both ends. It looked like the quarterback was going to be forced out of bounds, and he pulled up. I see another hanky on the turf. They had an ineligible receiver downfield, which is probably the case. They thought the quarterback was going to take off running, so one of the blockers was going to try to help him out, but that will be negated. I don't think that's lost. I think grounded is lost it now.
Just a 5-yard thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Second down from the 26-yard line. 1:30 to go in the third. Throws it complete, hit quickly, and dropped back at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they tried to do that little flanker screen again, and I think that's Marzavius Reed, one of our linebackers. He read it perfectly. He was right there on the spot to make that play.
And the Cats needing a Riverbank third down stop. Prattville needs to get down to the 10-yard line for a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 27. Quarterback drops back, throws long, has a man open. Oh, hits him in one hand but can't pull it in. 4th down.
Yeah, I think the throw was just a little bit low. The receiver couldn't quite get it. And that will bring up 4th and long. And it appears that Prattville will line up to attempt a field goal.
Montgomery comes in to attempt a 44-yard field goal for the Lions. Hold is down. The kick is up. It's going to be long enough. And no good, wide to the far side.
Cats do their job defensively again. Forced that field goal attempt, a long one in it. I think he kind of overhooked it just to grunt. I tend to do that sometimes with my tee shots, but the Cats will take over.
Once again from the Cats getting ready to come on the field with the offensive unit. Thanks to Watson Glass, our first down sponsor. Riverbank and Trust, our third down stops. And Red Zone sponsor. High Point Church and ERA for our post and halftime and pregame shows. 1st and 10 for the Cats. Fakes it. Throws it to MJ at the 20. Cuts it to the right side. Out across the 25, 30, 35, 40, and finally out of bounds at the 43-yard line, but a big pickup for the Wildcats.
Yes, it was. We can run a little screen, too, particularly when you throw it out there to Mikael Johnson. Good job of blocking by Trey Kimmerlin, and I think Colson Dalrymple was also out blocking on that last play.
Cats run off the right side, and they're going to be down inside Lion territory about the 46.
Yeah, Mikael Johnson was in the Wildcat formation. That was just a straight run on a quarterback keeper.
First and 10, brought to you by Watson Glass. Handoff to Maury Griffin, cuts it back to the right side, now down to the 40. Another good hard run, picks up about 7 yards.
Yes, it was. Maury's had a lot of success going to his left side. That's Caden Anderson, Xavier Henderson over here blocking. Of course, Chris Foster, our center. Michael Lawson across the way. I think that's Parker Chisholm at our tackle. And Fox, that'll end the third quarter.
Third quarter comes to an end here at Wildcat Stadium. Prattville leading 28-13 over Enterprise. Listening Enterprise High School football presented by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Your number one source for high school sports. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network.
At Badcock Home Furniture and More, we're overflowing with sofas ready for delivery. So there was really only one thing to do. Have a super sofa sale. Hurry in to save up to 50% on stylish stationary sofas. Plus, save up to $1,000 on reclining sofas. And up to $900 on leather power sofas. All with no credit needed. Don't miss the super sofa sale happening now. Only at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Just right.
Welcome to Briars Warren Drug Company, your hometown pharmacy in downtown Enterprise. If you haven't visited lately, please do. You'll see some old friends and meet some new friends too. We know you're busy and we can help by getting you in and out in no time at all. If you need a vaccination, you can get it done right here in the pharmacy. We're here to help you in any way we can because that's what good neighbors do. Briars Warren Drug Company in downtown Enterprise. You can count on us.
How does the bank make you feel at home?
Is actually looking forward to going inside a bank again, where there's a unique feeling of hospitality that's hard to find today, anywhere. It's where they know my name and they know what I need. It's just different than any other bank. Oh, and they even know my favorite kind of cookie.
Yep, that's how.
Personal attention and unexpected hospitality from Riverbank and Trust. Experience it.
Lewis Smith Supply is dedicated to offering a vast collection of fixtures, faucets, and accessories for your kitchen and bath. Make your dreams a reality. Step into the area's only Kohler Premier Showroom or see Delta's Brizo collection for the latest trends in kitchen and bathroom designs. Lewis Smith Supply offers an extensive line of plumbing supplies for contractors or do-it-yourselfers. For more inspiration, come visit one of our showrooms in Dothan or Enterprise.
2nd and 5 for the Cats from the 42-yard line. Handoff off the left side, breaks a tackle, going to be down to about the 38. Brings up 3rd and about 1.
Yeah, good push off that left side. Offensive line's kind of getting a little momentum. I feel the mojo, Fox. I think the momentum has shifted in favor of the Cats.
Griffin gets it cuts to the left side, and he's down to the 36, but picks up a Wildcat first down.
Yeah, Amari made a nice move. If linebacker made a great tackle, Amari been off to the races, but I like what I'm seeing from the Wildcats.
Watson Glass Wildcat first down at the Prattville Lions 36-yard line. 11:26 to go in the ball game, trailing 28-13, but knocking on the door of the Lions. Dual wideouts to the near side of the field. Dalrymple goes back. It's a blocking back. White drops back to pass, rolls to the left side. Has some running room, lobs it, and incomplete. Should have pulled it down and ran, Coach.
Yeah, I thought he was going to do so when he got outside. I believe if he had to do over again, Aiden would have kept that because he could have picked up 4 or 5, maybe even 6 yards, before he got out of bounds.
Second and 10 from the 36, 11:06 to go in the ball game. Trips to the near side. Dalrymple, Johnson. In the slot. White takes it, gives it to Griffin, and he's going to be stopped quickly at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that call. I mean, they almost looked like they knew what we were going to run. They just smothered us right at the line of scrimmage.
Cats need to get down to the 26 for a first down. Their line of scrimmage, the 36. White rolls, throws out in the flats to MJ. Breaks a tackle, 30, 25, 20, cuts it inside, 15, 10. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Great execution and a great individual effort by Mikael Johnson. Nice throw from Aiden White. Hit him on an outcut. If the defender makes the tackle, probably a 5-6 yard gain, but he missed, and MJ, he turned it up that sideline in that extra gear and took it into the end zone. Big play for the Cats.
10:24 to go in the game. Cats getting on the board. As Rathburn comes in to attempt the point after. Aiden White holding. Gets the hold down. The kick is up. And the kick is good. Prattville leads 28-20. You're listening to Enterprise High School football, brought to you by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. Wildcats getting ready to kick off to the Lions, trailing by 8. Good high kick, going to be fielded at the 14-yard line. Out across the 15, cuts it to the middle of the field, the 20, breaks it to the left side, and he's going to be hit up near the 27, but a good return by the Lions.
Bradley Rathburn came in and kicked off. Wasn't the deepest of kicks, but we had good coverage. Starting off from their own 28. So I tell you, I just got a good feeling here, Fox. Seems like the momentum has shifted. Cat defense has done their job, and now the offense has responded, and we're back in this ball game.
Prattville offensive unit coming on the field, starting from the near hash mark, moving right to left. 10:17 to go in the fourth quarter, leading by 8. 2 wide outs go to the wide side of the field. Blue in the backfield at running back, along with quarterback number 5, Cameron Richardson. Takes a snap, bounces it to the left side, out across the 30 and up near the 34, but a good pickup for the Lions.
Yeah, that was a little crease inside. That big back hit it, and I couldn't tell who it was that knifed back underneath to make that tackle.
Shotgun formation. Quarterback rolls with it, keeps it himself out across the 40, 45, 50, runs through 3 tacklers. Ball comes loose, and it's going to be recovered, I believe, by the Lions down inside the 25-yard line.
Boy, what a big break. I thought, they had that option. Coach talked about the option. You have assignment football. Well, somebody didn't pick up the quarterback. He was off to the race. I saw the ball come out. I thought we got a break, but we missed a fumble recovery, and the Lions capitalized and retained possession.
First and 10. And I believe we ran out of time, Coach.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The play clock was running down, and the coach went running down the sideline. Yes, the referee has signaled he did get the timeout called.
First and 10 for Prattville at the Wildcat 22-yard line. 9:05 to go in the ball game, leading by 8. Handoff up the middle off the left side. Breaks a tackle, still taking Cats with him, and he's down to the 16.
Yeah, we're not doing a bad job there. That big offensive line's got a good push, and those backs run hard. And don't think they've got a whole lot. And you look up, and they've got 5-6 yards on you.
And with a timeout on the field, we'll take a break. Brought to you by Grocery Advantage and Enterprise. Prattville leading 28-20, listening to Enterprise High School football, sponsored by McDonald's and the Wildcats Sports Network. Second down for the Lions. The Wildcat 17. Blue goes in motion, throws it out in the flats to Blue at the 17, breaks a tackle inside the Wildcats 10 and down to the Wildcat 5-yard line.
That's a good play call by Prattville. They sent the slot receiver on the left side in motion, and we were in man coverage, and our defender went with him, but he was slow getting over there, and the quarterback just flipped it out there to him. We missed a tackle, and they picked up good yardage.
First and goal from the 7. Richardson standing back at his own 12-yard line. 3 wide receivers out to the left side. Arrington to the left, throws it to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Prattville, number 9, Parker.
I tell you what, Fox, you can't do a whole lot about that. I thought we were in great coverage. Quarterback just lofted it up, and to make that catch and get a foot down, you got to give the receiver credit for that. That was just a terrific play. And
pretty play.
Yeah, very, very nice play. That's what you see on Saturdays and Sundays in the college.
Which I hadn't been watching with the binoculars on that one, but, yeah. Excellent catch by the young man. And Montgomery comes in to attempt the point after. 7:57 to go. Hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Reed Montgomery with 7:67. Following the extra point, Lions up 35-20 over the Cats. Listening Enterprise High School football, presented by McDonald's and the Wildcat Sports Network. Kicker approaches the ball. Pooch kick to the far side of the field. Going to be fielded by the Cats. Fair caught at about the 33-yard line.
Sometimes, Fox, I wish we'd put one of our Amari Griffin's over there. I wish that our guy come on up and block, let Amari catch that thing and not fair catch it every time. We had room to run right there, but whatever, it will be Wildcat football. We've got time. The bad news is we need 2 scores and a 2-point conversion.
1st and 10 for the Cats. White back at his 25-yard line. Cats need to be in hurry-up offense. Takes a snap, keeps it, and he's going to be stopped short of the line of scrimmage about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, we've having trouble getting our zone read going. I think it's because they're getting so much penetration in the backfield that by the time Aiden reads it and he pulls it, they're just all over him.
And with the injury timeout, Prattville leading 35-20. You're listening to Enterprise High School football brought to you by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. 2nd 11 for the Cats from the 30. Hands it off to Griffin, and he's going to be stopped at the original line of scrimmage, maybe pick up 1 yard.
Yeah, not much going on those first 2 plays. 3rd and long situation. You almost think we're going to have to throw it. Hopefully they're not going. We can have time to find that receiver.
Cats need to get out to the 40, across the 41 for a first down. Line of scrimmage now right at the 31. 7:06 to go in the ball game, trailing by 15. MJ in motion, throws it out in the flats, incomplete, brings up 4th down, and the Cats will kick.
Yeah, looked like Aiden rushed that for whatever reason. I'm not sure. I didn't think he was under any pressure. It was just a little swing route. I don't know if we would have got a first down. They had 2 defenders out there, so I don't know if we would have gotten the first down or not. Or, of course, I think he was throwing it to Amari Griffin off that left side, and you never know when Amari and Mikael Johnson get their hands on the football, good things happen.
Rathford into punt for the Cats, standing back at his 17. The low snap, but gets a punt off. It's going to be a low punt off the left side and go out of bounds just across the 45-yard line.
It had Andrew Pinkert in there punting on that situation. Cat offense did not respond on that particular drive. Now it's up to the defense. We've got to force a 3 and out right here, Fox.
First and 10 for the Lions. Handoff off the right side. 50, 45, 35, 30, 20. And out of bounds inside the Wildcat 15-yard line. Parks on the carry.
Boy, I tell you what, that opened up like the Grand Canyon across the way. We had nobody over there. They just wiped us out, and that big back jumped in it. And fortunately, we were forced him out of bounds across the way. But, ooh.
First and 10 at the Wildcat 13, 6:33 to go in the ball game, leading by 15. Again off the right side, handoff goes to Parks, and he's going to be stopped just at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, much better job, short yardage down there, short field inside the red zone. Again, we need to try to force a field goal attempt, or maybe even get a turnover. That would be even better.
Second and 8. Richardson, shotgun formation from the 15-yard line as they continue to work the clock. 2 wideouts come to the near side of the field. Play clock under 5 seconds. And a timeout will be called by the Lions with 5:43 to go in the ball game. Citizens Bank scoreboard, Prattville Lions 35, Enterprise 20, listening Enterprise High School football, presented by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. Prattville leading 35-20, 5:43 to go in the ball game. 2nd and 8 from the Wildcat 11-yard line. Cameron Richardson, number 5, the quarterback. Off the right side is Parks, and it's a touchdown, Lions.
Yeah, again, we had no answer from off that outside. They had a lead blocker and the big running back, and he just split a couple of our defenders, and that may have put the icing on the cake here for the Prattville Lions.
Yeah, and Montgomery comes in to attempt the point after following the Parks run. Hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Lions go up 42-20 with 5:36 to go. Listening to Enterprise High School football, brought to you by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. You're back at Wildcat Stadium. Montgomery getting ready to kick off to the Cats. Prattville up 42-20 with 5:36 to go in the ball game. Poots kick to the far side. Fielded at the 26. Cuts out across the 30. 35, 40, 45, and finally knocked out of bounds up near the 48-yard line.
Ran all the way across the field. That was a great return. I believe that was Trey Kimmerlin.
Winners on the return for the Cats out to the 49-yard line. 1st and 10. Near hash mark as they move left to right. MJ goes in motion to the far side. White pulls it, rolls to the left, throws it out in the flats. The 22, 40, 35, and down to the 34-yard line.
That's a well-designed play. With I think everybody was looking for Aiden to throw it out to Mikael Johnson down that left sideline, and Colson Dalrymple just slid out into the flats, and a good throw from Aiden, and a big gainer there for the Cats.
Watson Glass first down at the 35. White rolls to the right side. Looks downfield but pulls it down. He's going to be inside the 30. Finally hit and taken down inside the 25-yard line.
Good decision by Aiden White. Good coverage down the field. Picked up good yardage, and that will move the chain.
Watson Glass Wildcat first down at the 25. White back to pass. Fakes it, throws it down. Incomplete. Broken up by number 7 for the Lions.
Oh, we got a little extracurricular activity going on over here on the field. We'll see what the call is. I didn't get a good look at the route. It looked like Hayden kind of pumped and then pulled it down and through, but MJ was well covered. Let's see what the flag is. Oh, nice. One of those two.
And with the injury timeout on the field. Prattville leading 42-20. 4:40 to go in the ball game. You're listening to Enterprise High School football, presented by McDonald's on the Wildcat Sports Network. 4:36 to go in the ball game. Prattville up 42-20 over the Cats. Cats 3rd and long from the 39. Fakes it, looks downfield, gets pressure. Throws it, has a man open, number 5. 6, touchdown Wildcats, complete to Trey Kimberlin.
What a great job by Aiden White. There was good coverage initially. It looked like Aiden was going to go down under pressure, but he made a great move, got out so he had room to look down the field. Trey Kimberlin came open behind his defender, and Aiden White hit him right in stride, and the Cats strike for a touchdown. We've got everybody on the field but our kicker.
Coach, sometimes you just got to wonder. Cats back it up 5 yards following the delay of game penalty.
Yeah, there's a lot of confusion sometimes over here on the sideline. You know, guys got to pay attention.
And they're set. We await the snap. Good snap, holds down, the kick is up, and the kick is blocked as he came right through.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what kind of onside kick we come up with now. I'm sure Prattville will have their hands team on the field. A lot of times it's just the look of the bounce where that ball goes a little.
Rathford and Pickard out for the Wildcats. To kick off. Rathburn kicks it to the left side, and it goes out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I like the idea. They just kicked it a little too hard. You know, they don't know which way to look for. With both kickers out there, we just got to give our guys a chance. You know, we just can't, one of those kind of situations, you don't want to, you'd rather kick it too easy than too hard to keep it in the field of play. Of course, it's got to go 10 yards, but Cats didn't have a chance to make a play.
Yeah, the Lions started midfield, 1st and 10. At the 50, 4:23 to go, leading 42-26, brought to you by Citizens Bank of Enterprise. Quarterback hands it off to his big back around the right side, and he's going to be down to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, better job defensively by the Cats. They had a lead blocker on that play, but we whipped him and were able to hold him to about 2, maybe 3-yard gain, and the Cats quickly called timeout.
Fox will be along with Coach Rex Bynum. Rick Adams, Ricky Howard, Lance Yarber. Handoff goes off the right side to Parks. He's going to be stopped at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, again, a good job defensively by the Cats. I wish we could have forced him out of bounds. That would have stopped the clock without our having to take a timeout, but not the case, and the Cats used another timeout.
Take time during this break to again thank our sponsors. For the Red Zone, a third down stop, Riverbank and Trust. Citizens Bank for our scoreboard updates. Watson Glass on our first downs. And, of course, our halftime post-game show, pregame show. YRA Forest and Fields. Also High Point Church, the Circle and Enterprise, where they develop fully devoted followers of Christ. And timeout and refueling brought to you by Grocery Advantage.
Possum.
The Possum. And
I don't believe you've given out the post-game toll-free answer line, have you?
No, I have not. And you know, and I had told someone to be ready to make sure they knew the scores of the area.
They've got them. I tell you, just give out that. You know the number. Just give it out. They're ready.
If you're ready, 406-1878, 406-1878. Third down. Cats need to stop. Quarterback pulls it down, takes it on the right side. Nobody's there, and he's out of bounds inside the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I think that was just a quarterback draw all the way. He just dropped back like he was going to pass, and we all, you know, then he just looks for a little crease, and the one opened up on that right side. And his speed and quickness, he easily picked up first down yardage.
First down for the Lions comes off the left side, inside the 35 down to the 32. Arrington on that stop.
Coach deciding not to use his last timeout right now. The clock continues to run. I'm sure they'll wind it on down a little bit.
And Mr. Adams, you know, we don't like to give the names out of those that keep the scores up for everybody. You know, the 406, 1878, but mount backwards may give it away. Second down for the Lions, man in motion. Quarterback takes it, hands it off once again to Arrington. Breaks the tackle off the left side. He's going to be stopped about the 32.
Yeah, he tried to cut it back, but the Cats, I tell you what, I got to tip my hat. Cats have continued to battle. It's been an uphill battle ever since the end of the first quarter when we were down 21-0. But, you know, I give our guys credit. They're still playing hard.
Line of scrimmage becomes a 32-yard line with 3:07 to go in the ball game.
What was that number?
406, 1878. 406 PAMM. Third down. Quarterback gets pressure, throws it out in the flats. Incomplete, may have been scooped up, and they're going to rule it incomplete.
Yeah, it was a forward pass, so that was an incomplete. We had pressure. Eric Winters coming off from the safety position, came off our defensive right there left. The quarterback kind of sensed it, and he threw it, I think, before the back was ready. But the Cats will take over now.
Coach Spotter saying that was an interception pass by number 10, your man. Wildcats take over 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line, far hash mark. 2:40 to go in the ball game. Needing to score quickly. Throws it out in the flats to MJ. MJ out across the 40, 45, up near midfield. Taken out of bounds on the far side.
Yeah, that was Amari Griffin, just a little, that's almost like a screen to the, you know, just a little toss, and we had some lead blockers out, but a good call, good game there on that first down play.
First and 10 for the Cats at the 49 of the Lions. Throws long, has a man open, intercepted by number 7 down at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, I think Aiden just forced that one just a little bit. They were in double coverage, had one defender behind and one in front, and just tried to force that one in there. Really didn't need to on a first down play. You know, that's one thing that, and nothing against Aiden White. I mean, he's doing a great job as our quarterback, but just that inexperience. If it's not wide open right, just throw it out of bounds because you still got 3 more chances to get a first down.
First and 10 for the Lions. Hands it off to Parks around the right side. Still going up near the 25.
Kind of surprised with 2 minutes to go. They haven't put their twos in. I mean, they got a pretty commanding lead right here, but deciding to stay with their ones.
Second and 9 for Prattville. Richardson stands back at his 18-yard line. Arrington to his left. Wideouts to each side of the field as they let the play clock run down to about 2. Hands it off to Arrington. Hit quickly by number 6 for the Wildcats back at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, we're going to shoot the gaps. We feel like they're not going to throw, so we're trying to do everything we can to create a turnover. And I believe we have used our final timeout after that play.
Timeout on the field. Just over a minute to go in this ball game. Prattville up to 42-26 over the Cats. Listening Enterprise High School football, brought to you by McDonald's on the Wildcats Sports Network. 3rd and 11 for Prattville. 1:29 to go. Hands it off again off the right side. Arrington, he's going to be out across the 40 midfield and finally brought down about the 45-yard line. And another good run by the big back from Prattville.
Yeah, seems like it's just kind of easy off that right or left side, and you got to give credit to their big offensive line. I know that's, our kids play hard, but when you're physically outmanned size-wise, it's just a tough battle, and that big running back's a load anyway. Keon Dunlap knocked him off his feet, or he'd have been into the end zone.
1st and 10 for the Wildcat 41-yard line. Getting into the victory formation. And they'll take a knee. And maybe one more play should do it, Coach.
Yeah, I think they'll have to do one more.
And once again, as we wait for them to get in that formation, thanking all of our sponsors, Grocery Advantage, Riverbank and Trust, also Citizens Bank and Watson Glass, ERA Forest Fields and High Point Church, and on the away games, Lee Mildred and State Farm to finish out. Your final score here at Wildcat Stadium, Prattville Lions 42, Enterprise Wildcats 26.
Thank you for helping Scenic Sports Network reach 100,000 views on our YouTube channel. Watching your favorite high school teams, football and basketball games from the past 20 years. How can you help our YouTube channel grow? Subscribe, it's free. Just go to YouTube and search for Scenic Sports Network and click on the subscribe and notification button. The more subscribers, the more content. Subscribe now. The Scenic Sports Network, thanks you 100,000 times.